A lot of MBAs come out of business school and they're looking to make an impact, make a difference. And so this isn't something where it's not just a profit and loss statement, it's not a balance sheet. This is an opportunity to impact a local organization and use those skills in a way that really benefits the greater good.
Nonprofits don't really need things to be fixed. They want to do more. They want to help more people. And they just want to know, if I had a different board, would that help me do more? If I had different funding, if I had more funding, what more could I do? We're a nonprofit and we are MBAs here, and we are really part of both communities. And that's really important because they shouldn't be on opposite sides of something. They need to be together.
The mission struck with me, which is always really important to a Compass volunteer, that you feel passionately about what they're doing, because you're giving your time for free and you want to make sure that you believe in something that they're doing.
So I'm wondering if anyone feels strongly about the 6 organizations from Virginia.
I was blown away by Alexandria Seaport. It's just an incredible organization.
Working with young men and women was an opportunity to make a difference. And we use boat building as the vehicle to this end. And where's your mark down there? You made a mark down there.
The boat building, the community, the river, all that has something to do with something, but the kids is really the core of the program. Working with these kids and giving them a second chance to straighten up.
All the apprentices, we all have at least something in common. We've all been in some type of trouble in our lives. We've gone through stuff, and we all help each other out.
We really wanted somebody to take a look at our funding strategy and make some recommendations for long-term financial stability. We knew Compass, and when we had the opportunity to work with them again, we thought, why not? That'd be great. The idea was getting someone from the outside that could take, basically an open and unbiased look at what we're doing now, and then compare us to other organizations and what they're doing, and come back with some recommendations on what we could do to improve.
Being a nonprofit executive director is very hard. It's very tiring. You work all the time. Do not get paid a lot. You bring in 8 people who become their biggest fans, and they're available for 9 months to answer questions, to help them out. They love that. That's really just such a gift.
It was clear that you were really committed to results and really open to making some big changes so that you guys could take things to the next level with Urban Alliance, and your board was really open to it as well. And so we felt like we really had this great dialogue going from the get-go.
Part of what makes Compass successful is that we bring people in, we do some training, they bring their skills to the table, but we want them to come back. And we want them to engage long-term with the nonprofits, with Compass, and with nonprofits in general.
I live here in Alexandria, so one of the things that I really like about Compass is that you have an opportunity to impact organizations that are local to you. And so that's the big part of the reason why I selected Alexandria Seaport.
What happens is you see, are we ready for this clamp? Okay. You see how the kids develop, how they come out of their shells, how they suddenly have something worth doing. And you see productive members of society, but you just see good kids forming. For the fundraising project, a bit of a passion for what they do here, translate that into some actions to help really get a good solid fundraising plan in place so they can be sustainable. Because what they do here is really cool. They don't need to worry about money, they need to worry about the kids.
I talk about how a lot can happen in a year, and it's true. It's true that both the nonprofits, the clients that we serve, and the volunteers are changed at the end of the year.
Very quickly, the team, the Compass team, got excited to work, and we would regularly work, through multiple weekends. We'd get bagels and get together in somebody's office and just, break up, the different parts of the work, and we were committed to working, hard for Veronica and for her board, because we just thought Urban Alliance was super compelling, the work was fun, and it was cool working with somebody like Veronica, who was totally different, from the folks that we worked with in our regular careers.
This team of volunteers has done an excellent job pulling together some some good recommendations for the group, but we've really enjoyed having an opportunity to get to know Alexandria Seaport from a lot of different angles. Some of our recommendations are to develop clear expectations and fundraising targets for individual board members. And this is something that the board, and Eric will get into this a little bit more.
I want to thank the whole team, Greg and Eric, for your presentation tonight, all of you for what you've contributed to us over the past few months. It's fantastic.
Thank you very much. I second it.
Well, thank you.
Because of the Compass project, I mean, I can directly say that by strengthening the infrastructure of the organization and bringing on board members that not only added value but added resources to the organization, we were able to triple the number of youth that we served. And so that's the real impact that projects like Compass Providing can really have programmatically on a nonprofit.
I'll say as a volunteer, it's very encouraging to know that what we did became a tool, and that it actually has, and to hear that there were 7 transitional housing units at the time of our project, and to know that there are 14 of them now. It's very, I mean, it just feels like we did something.
Every dollar donated to Compass provides at least $10 worth of consulting back to the community. So it's a huge leverage. When you think about investing your money and getting a return on it, that's the best you can do. So we're doing a lot with a little. We're really strengthening these nonprofits and building their capacity to serve more. The fact is we actually are educating kids and we are feeding the homeless because we're working with organizations that are doing that every day, and we're making them stronger and we're helping them do better and do more.
It just cannot be stated enough, the value of capacity building for an organization and strengthening the infrastructure and the direct effect that has on the quality of services you're providing and the ability to increase the number of youth or clients that you're serving. And so I think that's where the real value is, and you just can't put a price tag on that.